Welcome back, and it's time to read some more about those veggie Vikings going on vacation. And it is called The Half Hearted Viking. Right here it says Doug Peterson. Who is Doug Peterson? You're right, the author. Good job. And we know that author writes the story, author writes the story, author writes the story. That's why he came first. Good job. Now let's open this page up. And here I am at the title page. Good job. And it says Warner McGee. Warner McGee, who is that? That would be the illustrator. Good job. And we know that illustrators illustrate, illustrators illustrate, illustrators illustrate, which means he made the pictures for the half-hearted Viking. A lesson in doing your best. Now, even Vikings need a vacation. And one of the favorite Viking vacation spots is in the village inn resort on the coast of Denmark. Say cheese, Sven shouted, snapping a group photo by the pool. A huge sign greeted them that read, "Have a plunderful time at the Pillage Inn." It was as perfect as a postcard until the monster showed up. Oh, now they look like they're having a good time, ready to say cheese, or maybe they should say veggie. Click. Monster. Well, actually, things started going wrong even before the monster came along. It all went downhill the moment the Vikings met the hotel owner, half Danish, and his little dog, Beowulf. Now, half Danish was a Viking too, but he was a half-hearted Viking. He never put his whole heart into anything. He never did his best, especially when it came to running the hotel. Half Danish carried their suitcases only halfway to their rooms and then dropped them on the floor. It's the best I can do, he said. Even more shocking, the hotel room was half the size of a normal room, and the beds were half the size of normal beds. I thought we were getting king-size beds, said Olaf. Sorry, we only have peasant-sized beds, said half Danish. It's the best I can do. It's not really fitting very well, is he? Every day, the maids cleaned only half of the room. The restaurant served half-cooked meals, and the waiter spilled half of the food on the Vikings. The Vikings tried their best to enjoy themselves anyway, and during their first hour at the Pillage Inn, Sven had already taken 1,214 photos. But when Otar and Sven found out that their hotel towels were only half dry, that's enough. It was time to complain, and they went straight to the front desk. Everything is very in half. But it'd be super hard to get dry if your towel wasn't dry to begin with. In addition to the half-dry towels, the TV in our room only shows half a picture, griped Otar. Sorry, it's the best I can do, half Danish said, and he shrugged and went back to reading the newspaper. Is this really the best you can do? Asked Otar. God asks us to serve others with all of our heart. When you put all of your heart into something and do your best, it shows that you care. But don't you care about anyone but yourself? Half Danish looked up from his paper and said, Sorry? What was that you said? I was only half listening. Otar let out a groan. Oh. I don't think he's really trying his best, do you? Here's the deal, added half Danish, setting down the paper. I'll give you guys a bigger room if you do a little something for me. What little something? Otar asked. He didn't like the sound of this. Just get rid of a little pest in our hotel, said half Danish. You mean bugs? Asked Sven. No, a monster, said half Danish. Get rid of our monster problem and I'll give you a bigger room. Otar and Sven were shocked. You must be half crazy if you think we're going to fight a monster for you, Otar shouted. I'll also give you half price on your room, half Danish bargained. Okay, it's a deal, said Otar. So that very night, Otar and Sven hid in the storage room next to the kitchen. Half Danish said the monster broke into the hotel last night and took lots of hotel towels, Otar told Sven. The horror! Sven exclaimed. What kind of beast are we dealing with? What kind of monster would take hotel towel? What kind of... Shh! Cried Otar. Did you hear that? You mean the sound of me talking? Whispered Sven. When I talk, I always hear myself, and that's usually the way it works. No. That, said Otar. There was the sound of a door creaking open. Something had entered the kitchen, and something was breathing very hard. Otar peeked through the door. The shadow of a hideous beast was cast against the kitchen wall. The monster had huge, spiky horns and a long, pointed tail. Are you ready? Whispered Otar. Ready, said Sven, trembling. Now, Otar said, and the two brave Vikings barged into the kitchen. What do you think they saw? What kind of monster is it with the spiky horns and a spiky tail? Ah! The flash of Sven's camera lit up the dark room like lightning. Otar hurled his net over the horrible creature. With Otar's on the monster's back, it thrashed and bashed and through the kitchen like a clumsy bull on the waxed floor in a china shop. Pots and pans crashed and dishes broke. Crash, bang, boing, bong. Ah! Finally the creature tumbled to the floor, wrapped up in the net. Oh my goodness, what do you think they've got? Click. Someone turned on the light in the kitchen. It was half Danish, still in his pajamas. I was half asleep when I heard the ruckus, said half Danish. Did you capture the monster? We sure did, declared Otar proudly. Behold the beast! Otar stepped aside to see what kind of monster he had caught. It was terrifying. It was horrible. It was... Norse and Rune? Half Danish exclaimed. What are you doing in the kitchen? Where's the monster? Asked Sven. We saw a hideous creature with horns and a spiked tail. Take a look at their hats, guys. Do you think they really did see a hideous monster? Or maybe they saw the shadow of Norse and Rune. Don't you see, Sven, said Otar. They are the monster. And look, they're stealing towels again. You're fired, shouted half Danish. No, wait, Sven said. They're not stealing the towels. I think they're bringing them back. Fluffy clean and lemony fresh. Your employees really care, came a voice from the door. It was the guy from the all-night laundry place. Norse and Rune weren't happy with the half-dry towels in this hotel, so they've been bringing them to me in the middle of the night. Whoa! They weren't stealing towels. They were bringing them back, clean and dry. And when half Danish wouldn't do any of that. They care. Half Danish was stunned. I didn't know how much you cared about this hotel, he said to his two employees. They care, and they do their very best. They're no monster, said the laundry guy. And that's when it happened. Somehow, someway, half Danish's heart became whole that night. Norse and Rune had shown him how wonderful it was to put your whole heart into something. And from that moment on, things changed at the Pillage Inn. Half Danish made sure the meals were fully cooked, the beds were fully made, and the room service employees brought meals all the way to the room. But best of all, Half Danish found out that doing his best made him not half happy, but totally happy. And that isn't half bad. Oh, that makes me happy to hear. Oh, he learned that God had the right idea. Do everything. Oh, work at everything you do with all your heart. Work as if you were working for the Lord and not for human masters. From Colossians 3:23. And now you know that he was taking all those pictures when they were on the Viking vacation at the Pillage Inn. And they said, Dear Aunt Hildy, having a plunderful time in Denmark. Wish you were here with all my heart, Sven. And look at that happy, happy postcard from the Viking vacation. Or I should say the veggie Viking vacation. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story as much as I did. I liked that a lot. I like that half Danish learned a really great lesson, and everybody ended up not just half happy, but all happy. What a way to finish a story. All right, now it's your turn to show me some alligators. Are you ready? See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. Bye, bye, butterfly. Bye, bye, butterfly. Give a hug, ladybug. Give a hug, ladybug. Be sweet, parakeet. Be sweet, parakeet. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, raccoon. See you soon, raccoon. Take care, polar bear. Take care, polar bear. Out the door, dinosaur. Out the door, dinosaur. So long, King Kong. So long, King Kong. Bye-bye, said the fly. Bye-bye, said the fly. And we'll see you again tomorrow, class. And remember, Mrs. Ryan loves you. But God loves you even more. Woo! Have a great night, preschool. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.